Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondis with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 163 for the week of April 1st, 2019.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
All right, welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Back again is my good friend joining me, Jen.
Oh,
How are you?
living it up.
Living it up at the MK.
Living it up at the MK. My home away from home.
That's right. And you're pretty excited because you're going away on a trip here coming up.
2 days. I'm going to go on a trip to London and Paris. And we're going to go to Disneyland Paris, which is very exciting.
Very cool. I'm jealous.
We're going to stay at the Disneyland Hotel in Paris, too.
Ah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
You have to send us photos of the pins so we can post them everywhere.
Oh, of course. Of course.
That's right. Cool. Well, I hope you have a great trip. So we don't have anything for housekeeping this week. Pin news is a little light. I do feel like it's the calm before the storm because Pin Trading Night for May is probably going to be announced here very soon. And all of the pins for Fairy Tales event in August, that catalog should be coming out very soon. So we do have some pin releases from around the world we're going to mention. All the blog posts are up at DisneyPinsBlog.com. And then for Pin Chat, a little bit later, we're going to discuss the top 5 most visited pages at DisneyPinsBlog.com for the month of March. We've been doing this now for a few months now. You guys seem to like it, so we'll run down through those. All right, first, let's just jump right into the pin news. We're going to start off with Hot Topic. And I did want to mention some of these pins we're going to talk about here. Someone sent us them, and I'm not sure how new they are because whenever we posted them, some people were like, oh, I've had that one for a while. I think just different Hot Topic locations might get them at different times. So, but yeah, someone did send this to us on Instagram. The first one is a Stitch eating a pineapple.
He's cute.
It is a really cute pin, but there was one very, very similar that released a few months ago at the end of 2018. It's Stitch eating a pineapple, but it's like a different pose. So I think people were confused on that one. But yeah, I do believe it's new. This one was just released in stores. It's not available online. Retail price is $7.90. And then there was another, I think it's a new one, new to some locations. It features the Aristocats.
I might have seen the Aristocats when out and about in the park, like, because guests sometimes trade those. But, I mean, you just never know where they release, you know? And then they come to other stores, so. And
I know a lot of the ones at Hot Topic and Box Lunch are starting to get a little similar. Just because it is the same company, they're all Loungefly pins, so. But yeah, this one has the 3 kittens stacked on top of one another. And I think we have a keychain that looks exactly like it as well. So, but yeah, this is the pin version. And then the third one on Hot Topic, which I think is definitely new, it's the Rescuers. It's a heart-shaped pin.
Cute.
Yeah, you got Bernard and Miss Bianca on there. It looks like it has a little bit of pink glitter embellishments on the background for the heart. And that one is actually available online as well. $6.90 for that one.
That's cheap. So,
yeah, very cheap.
We went as them for Mickey's Not So Scary one year.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I could see Mark dressed up.
Yeah, he had on like a little red vest and he had a little hat. Like we did like a Disney bound of them. Like we didn't dress up as mice, but like, you know.
Yeah. I got you. Cool. All right, moving on. We are actually going to talk about something totally different here. It's pressed Juicery. And I know whenever we posted this, some people were a little bit confused. You guys might not have pressed Juicery location near you.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I think I went to one out in Las Vegas. I believe New York City has them. It's like a smoothie juicery store. You can go in there and get healthy drinks. And they recently had a collaboration with Disney, and they released a Minnie Mouse pin. So this one actually gained a lot of attention this past week. It's a different pose of Minnie Mouse. She has on a striped dress. It's a white and green striped dress. And I'm not sure if you have to purchase it at the store or if it comes with one of the Disney themed drinks. But yeah, I did see a few people on Instagram posting those. We did a blog post about it, and people seem to be pretty excited about that one. Next, we're going to talk about Star Wars Celebration Chicago 2019 coming very soon. We will be out there attending that convention. And they just released the Exhibitor trading pins. So there are 8 different pins. These aren't the ones at the Celebrations show store. We are working on that blog post. I think there's like at least 20 different pins that are going to be in the
Oh,
Celebration Show store. So there's a whole different collection there. These ones are just exclusive to a few exhibitors. So we have the list at DisneyPinsBlog.com of the different booths you can find them at. There's the Namco booth, the Heroes and Villains booth, EFX Collectibles, Fantasy Flight, Funko, that's going to be a very popular one.
of course.
FYE for your entertainment, the Koto Ink booth, and the Koto Bukia. I'm not sure how to say that last one.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard that one actually.
No,
But
I never heard of it.
yeah, I think the most popular release from that one's probably going to be the Princess Leia one.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple. There's the AT-AT driver, the TIE Fighter pilot, a few others. But yeah,
Ahsoka is probably popular.
Yeah, that
Ahsoka
one as well. But yeah, so these ones you can only get at those different exhibitor booths. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's part of their trading program. You have to go around to the different booths and try to collect them all.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to head over to Disney Studio Store Hollywood. How did everyone do at their online release this past week? It was pretty intense. I heard it was the most popular release to date.
Oh, wow.
It was the Disney Weddings, so that was a very popular collection. There wasn't a surprise release. I tried myself. I was on. I hit the link as soon as it dropped within a seconds, and I wasn't able to get anything. It just kept spinning for about 45 minutes, and then when I got in, they all said sold out. There was some internal server errors, and there were just thousands and thousands of people hitting the Disney site at one time, and not everyone gets in, obviously. So yeah, hopefully some of you guys listening or watching were able to get those pins because they were gorgeous. But there also was a Pin Trader Delight flip this past week, and it features Boris from Lady and the Tramp, Cruella de Vil from the 101 Dalmatians, and then Grandma Tala from Moana. The rarest one there is Boris, that's LE300, and then the other two are LE400. And that flip happened on March 28th at Disney Studio Store Hollywood. All right, next we're heading over to Shanghai Disneyland.
This pin is beautiful.
It really is gorgeous.
I love
This is part of a brand new monthly series. And I had to do a little research on this one because it looked very unique. It's a Steamboat Willie pin. It's got a brushed metal look to it. But apparently that is a replica of the fountain at Shanghai Disneyland. There's a Steamboat Willie fountain there. I got a little bit of information from one of my contacts out at Shanghai. They said this was released on March 29th. It's a limited edition pin. I'm not sure of the exact size. He thought maybe around LE500. And it's part of a new monthly series. So I'm excited to see what other pins are going to be in this collection. And Steamboat Willie, I mean, it's classic.
Classic, yeah. And it's nice because Mickey's 90th, we're still celebrating that. We celebrate it like 20 times a day with the Move It, Shake It, Mouse Could Dance It. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party all day. Did you get to see that when you were here?
No, I didn't.
It's really cute. Like, it's super cute.
I still never saw them in their festive outfits either.
Oh, they look so pretty.
Yeah.
They're in it in the Mouse Could Dance It.
Cool.
Because Mickey, Minnie, Clarabelle Cow, Daisy, like a whole slew of characters, and they all have on these cute little outfits.
Do you know how long that runs for?
There's no end date on it, so there's not like a set end date, because basically this is the next incarnation of the Move It, Shake It, Dance and Play It Street Party. But I imagine as most promotional things go, it'll be a year or 18 months, because that's usually how long they celebrate things, but they haven't put an end date on it.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to see that on one of my upcoming trips. All right, let's head into Disney's parks. There was a brand new Pirates of the Caribbean collection, a total refresh of the open edition pins, which some of you guys may know. I am a big collector of Pirates of the Caribbean, so I'm going to pick up some of these for myself. I'm not a fan of all of them, but there are a lot of nice ones in here. They are themed to more of like Mickey and Friends, which I like more of the attraction pins,
same.
But still very nice. The retail price is all around $10. There's like a skeleton key. My favorite one is just the logo that says Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean with like the skeleton pirate. That one's super cool. There's one that features Jack Sparrow. It says Cheers to the Pirate Life. You have a Mickey and Minnie one, a Pluto one. So yeah, lots of nice ones in here. There's also a lanyard pouch with a little charm that is new at the parks. And these were spotted at Disney's Pin Traders at Disney Springs at Walt Disney World. A lot to say there.
I know, like, don't say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if these have been spotted at Disneyland yet, but more than likely they will be there because these are Disney Parks exclusive. So both coasts there. And I also saw there's going to be a pin trading starter set that's coming out, and I think a new lanyard for Pirates, but those haven't been spotted yet. All right, also for Disney Parks this past week, we announced the April pin posters, the limited edition pins for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Lots of nice ones in April. You got some Easter pins, new collections for Kingdom consoles, the vintage vinyl. You got Earth Day. One of the exciting ones is the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge countdown pin.
That's exciting.
Disneyland. Yeah. So I'm excited to see the ones when they come to Walt Disney World, but this one is just for Disneyland so far. All right, and that takes us into the new pin releases this week at Disney Parks. First, we have the Happy Easter pin at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. It has a little dangle element on it, and the characters vary at each coast. I really like the Walt Disney World one because it has Orange Bird and Baymax on it, and Figment. Yep, Figment. Those ones are really cool. The Disneyland one looks like it has what's unique to that one? I think Mr. Toad, Chip and Dale, Tinkerbell, White Rabbit looks like.
Those are all cute. I like those.
They are really cool. Limited edition of 3,000s, but yes, I guess that's LE 3,000 per coast because it's a totally different pin.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also this week, so that is April 4th, Thursday, and then April 5th on Friday is an annual pass holder exclusive pin. This one is featuring Donald Duck in the shape of an egg, and it is just a limited release, so that's around 10 to 15,000 pieces there, and that is split between both coasts, Disneyland and Walt Disney World. What's your favorite release for April, Jen?
Like out of all of them?
Yeah.
I really I like the ones that look like the Lady in the Trampoline that looks like the record. I really like that.
Yep,
my brother is a huge fan of the Goofy movie one. So the one with the gamepad with the Goofy movie.
Yeah, that's a popular one.
And then I like the Easter one. I like the Mr. Toad one. I just love
the Disneyland version. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with both, and I don't know why, but I have a whole collection of some of those egg-shaped pins. Like I have a Minnie Mouse one like that. I don't know if they did a grouping of them in the past, but I have some that are old that look like eggs. I have a few of them on some of my boards. I don't know, but I'm not as much of a fan of like the Star Wars like little head on a stick pins.
Yeah, the helmets. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I collected that,
head on a stick.
That's what it looks like. Though. It looks like a head on a stick.
Yeah, it is.
Because when you see him in real life, I'm like, ooh, it's the head on a stick. But yeah, so there's a lot of really cute ones.
Yeah, I really like the Magic of Honor pin featuring Everest for April at Walt Disney World. Just because I love that coaster. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And of course, the Easter pin. I'm probably going to have to get that one for myself, too.
I think it's really cute.
Yeah. Super bright and colorful, and I love the little orange bird on there.
Yeah, I like how they have stuff that's, like, specific to us. Like, they have Figment, they have Orange Bird. Like, that was very, like, thoughtful. That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right, well, that's it for the pin news this week. Now we're going to head into a Disney Pin Chat. Like I mentioned before, I want to go through the top 5 most visited web pages at DisneyPinsBlog.com for the month of March 2019. So we're going to do this as a countdown. We'll start with number 5 and we'll work our way down to number 1. You guys probably at this point will be able to guess what number 1 is, but let's just kick it off here. Starting off with number 5 is the March week 2 blog post. So as you guys know, every Sunday we release the pin releases for that week. It gets updated with open edition pins throughout the week. We always keep those posts up to date, and they usually have like the actual images of the pins. Those come out every Sunday. So I'm looking here at week 2. I wanted to see actually what pins were on this one to make it so high on the list. So it features Disney Disguises. You guys remember that one that came out a couple weeks ago. It also features, there's only 2 on here. Yeah, Disney Disguises and the Kingdom consoles featuring the Lion King.
Maybe it's that one. I don't know.
I don't know. I think maybe disguised because people wanting to see what the reveal conceal, what all the
Yeah,
pins
yeah,
were.
yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, so that is number 5. Coming in at number 4, this one doesn't surprise me too much. It's the Disney Fairy Tales announcement date blog post. So we have 2 blog posts up right now featuring fairy tales. I think one was from last year whenever we
Mm-hmm.
announced the name of it, and then this one here has more details. It's whenever the actual date came out, that August date. So that is number 4. Coming in at number 3, it's creeping up in the list. Very popular. It's the April pin preview. So those calendars that we just mentioned here.
Makes sense.
It's kind of crazy we just posted that and it's already top 5 for the month of March.
Maybe a lot of people are traveling in April or going and they want to see what's coming out or something. I don't know.
Very true. And then number 2, most popular is Hidden Mickey 2019 Wave A blog post. So that was very exciting to see whenever Hidden Mickey pins were announced that they're coming back. People love Hidden Mickey pins. That blog post features the calendar or the poster for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So I know lots of people reference those when they're at the parks.
Oh, yeah. We see them all the time. And then, like, when people ask me, like, we're going to figure out about pins. And I'm like, oh, have you been to Disney Pins blog?
That's right.
Yeah. When people ask, because we get a lot of questions in City Hall about pins, because we have a pin trading book, and people ask, and I'm like, oh, well, you should go to this website, look it up, so promote the brand. But yeah, people come in with like the papers and stuff, and they'll be looking for whatever pin, and it's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I've been at pin traders at Disney Springs before, and even Pin Central at Epcot before, and I've ever heard cast members mention the website, and I'm like, wow, that's so weird to hear.
Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's really cool.
So, all right, guys, number 1, you could probably guess what it is, the highest traffic page for March. It is the March 2019 pin preview post, so it's just the posters for March. So yeah, makes sense. People are referencing those. It's all the limited edition pin releases for the entire month. So, and a lot of you guys have asked if we store or where to find like the pin posters from previous months. If you can just search on the website, or if you just hover over pin categories, and then there's a drop down in there, it says monthly Disney pin posters. We have them broken out in there by year and month. So if you're looking like for something last year in 2018, we started doing it actually in April in 2018 whenever Disney stopped posting them. That's when we kind of picked up from there. But yeah, you can go back through, click on each month and find the posters in there. So pretty helpful. All right, guys, that's it for Pin Chat this week. And Pin News. A lot of cool stuff happening. I think next week we might be talking about some upcoming events, so that'll be exciting. Jen, do you have anything else?
Well, okay, we're talking about this before the show, but you posted about the Wishable things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. They are adorable, and I want them all.
I can't wait for it. Yeah.
Like, I am a huge fan of small, cute plush items, and that is like, oh, God, I'll buy them all.
It's so cool, too, because some of them are you can actually see, and then others are in a mystery bag.
Like blind box, like you don't
know. You know I love the mysteries. Oh,
same. I live for the mystery bags. I like to get the Kingdom of Cute mystery bags. Sometimes I get on a kick where it's like, oh, God, I need these. And then I'll go and buy a bunch and dump them out. Oh, it's so satisfying. Like, I know it is. I don't know.
I think these are going to be really popular.
I hope so. Or side note, if they're not, then they'll all go to the outlet, and then we'll buy them all. So
that's right. Get that
either
discount.
way, we win.
Very true. But we did a blog post of these because we knew they were coming out in April, but Disney Springs, they actually posted on their Instagram when they were becoming available, which is Wednesday, April 10th at Walt Disney World in Disney Springs. They did a little teaser image of just Mickey and Minnie. And then since we were at Pin Trading Night last month in February, they had a little table there with a bunch of them displayed, and they allowed us to like squeeze them and touch them because they're very it's almost like kind of like a stress reliever type material, but they're like super, super soft. Like extremely soft.
That's so cool.
It's really cool, and I think they're going to be pretty collectible, especially if they make them. I think they're going to make like limited release and limited edition versions of them. Yeah. So we did a blog post. It's up at DisneyPinsBlog.com in case you guys missed it. There's like a redhead, and there's like Finding Nemo ones, like little treats, like ice cream cones, lots of cool ones there. So
cute.
Yeah, I'm excited to get these whenever they release at the parks.
Same.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for episode 163. Jen, thanks very much for joining, and have fun at Disneyland Paris.
Oh, au revoir. I'll have a lovely time.
Yeah, you'll have a great trip. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll be back again next week. Have a great week, everyone. See ya.